Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So, part 2 of my Coodeals unboxing. If you remember, I did do the 3 previous canvases that I got, and I thought I'd split it into 2 so that the video didn't get too long. Yeah, these I've actually purchased. They're not a PR package, although I have done PR packages for Coodeals in the past. But yeah, I thought I'd just get these because they're really good. So we've got another 2 canvases. Came brilliantly packaged. Okay, they always come with your name on, which I love. I think we've just got a couple of little escapee drills in there, but there's only 1 or 2, so that's okay. Keep that bubble wrap there as well. So what should we look at first? Let's have a look at the big one first. Okay, so this one is, are they squares or rounds? I can't remember. I know the last ones I got, I thought I'd ordered all rounds, but you know me, I don't read instructions or descriptions, should say. I ended up with 2 squares and 1 round. And I'm desperately trying to find the end of this to get into. There it is, got it. It's a trick one. Where is it? Oh no, it's there. Oh dear me. I'm just absolutely hopeless some days. I just shouldn't get out of bed. Anyway, so this is a little bit bigger one. So this one won't be taking part in my challenge for September. We've got our toolkit, which is the same as the others I've received. Your little white boat with a spout, which is always useful. It's a flat bottomed one. And it's got a 3 play set and a single play set on your pen. So everything you need to get started. We have an inventory sheet, which is excellent. Love that idea. And then you get your drills, and they're all in baggies. When I did my PR unpackaging for Coodeals, the only negative thing that I could think of, and it's just from a laziness point of view for me really, because they're exactly the same drills, was the fact that they came in the little 200 packets. And it just means it takes longer to kit up because you've got to open all the little packets. Whereas when they come in bags, you can either work from the bag so you don't have to kit up at all. In fact, you could start this now and not even need a pair of scissors. You've got everything you need to get started. Or they're just easier because they're all in one little bag to put into your bottles or your containers or whatever you use if you do kit up. So yeah, right, this one is a round. Look at those colours. That is such a pretty colour palette. Real fresh. I like those greens in it, and some nice purple as well. So I'll have a look at those in a minute. So it is 32 colours. So possibly I may be able to use my 40 storage case for this, because having 32 is a little bit excessive to put into a 60 container, because my storage seems to go from 30 to 60. But I have now got 40s, so I could possibly put this one in a 30. I have to decide when I kit it up. Right, we'll just fold that up because that will go in with my drills. The one thing that you must watch when you're opening these is the fact that there is nothing on the bag that you get with your canvas, your drill bag that you get, to say which canvas these belong to. So if you're getting a lot at once, and if you're anything like me, if I wasn't on film, I'd be ripping them all open and having a look, and then thinking, right, which drills did they belong to? You can more or less work it out from the colours and obviously from the number as well. But either write on the front, put a label on it or something, or as I'm going to do with this, and I did with my others, is I'm going to put the actual little inventory sheet in with the drills so that I know which painting they belong to. Right, so we'll have a look at those in a second. You just sit over there a moment, and we'll put this toolkit over there as well, because this one is a 40 by 50. And I just thought, I loved the little quirkiness of it. These are like little fat round birds. And this one slipped, look, it's falling off. He's like, oh, help. And this one's upside down. So they're all doing their own thing. They're all different colours. That one is just looking at him saying, what are you doing? That would be me. I would be upside down thinking, I wonder what will happen if I just sit upside down. And that one's my hubby looking at me saying, what's she doing now? But I just love the little sayings on this, and this will go in my craft room on my wall, because it says, it's okay to make mistakes, to have bad days, to do what's best for you, to be less than perfect and to be yourself. So he's making a mistake. He's having a bad day. He needs a cuddle. Oh, to do what's best for you. I'm not quite sure what he's got. It looks like he's got a little hammock or something. We'll have to wait while we do this one and see what it's like. To be less than perfect. Oh, he's turned his back. Look. He's the other way around. I was just thinking where his face. Oh, he needs a cuddle as well. And this one, to be yourself. Whoops, slipped. Yeah, that's me falling over again. I'm always, yeah, I've got a lovely bruise on my hand. I managed to smack the door handle and my hand all swelled up, so it's a little bit yellow still. But yeah, I've got a lovely bruise on my hand. So I'm ever so accident prone these days. I don't know what it is. But anyway, let's flatten this one out so I can flatten the canvas out a little bit. So yeah, it's a 40 by 50 round. We'll give it a measure. Okay, just gets the creases out a little bit if you just lift up the cover sheet. So with these, always make sure if you do take the cover sheet off fully, put it back down the way that you took it off, because if you don't, it's got a right side and a wrong side. I know one of the companies actually puts a label on saying this is the right side to remind you to put your cover sheet on the correct side, so you don't put it on upside down. I know the cover sheets look as though they're both the same both ways, but they're not. There is a right and a wrong side. Okay, I remember actually on one of the television, what's that underneath? Felt like there was something underneath there. No, there's not. One of the television shows, they were taking photographs for the displays for some of the products, and obviously they took all the cover sheets off the products because they didn't want the glare as they were taking like the PR photographs, and they put all the covers the wrong way around back onto the projects. It was one of the craft telly shopping channels, and yeah, they had an awful job getting off, and in some cases it completely took the sticky off the project, so they had to re-sticky them to start so they could use them on the TV programme. But yeah, easily done if you don't know, because it really just doesn't look any different. So, but I just think that saying, that is just so wonderful. Oh, that one sitting with its back, that just really makes me want to go and give it a big hug, unless it's in a huff. Maybe it's had a row, maybe it's in a bit of a huff. And yeah, but I just think it's okay to make mistakes, it's okay to have bad days, it's okay to do what's best for you, it's okay to be less than perfect, and it's okay to be yourself. Just little things that you learn as you get a bit older, I think, as you're going through life. Yeah, but they're just so quirky and funny, and I just thought, yeah, I've got to have that. It's just very poignant. Okay, let's have a look at these drills, look at these colours. As I say, these are rounds, and we have 32 different ones. Okay, let's get them out. And let's see what we've got. We've got a big bag at the back. So, very clear drill field as well, this one. Doesn't look like there's no little guide circles or anything on it, and everything looks pretty clear to me. That little O maybe looks a little bit, because it's quite thin, it looks a bit less readable, but all the others are definitely very readable. I'll have a closer look at that. Actually, I think it's probably my eyesight looking again. I'll have a look at it under the camera. I'll try and remember when I finish doing these. Get a grip, Liz. Right, so we've got a lovely lilac-y purpley colour, and a grey, and a chestnutty brown. They're all in these lovely bags with the diamonds on as well, which I'm keeping. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them all, but I do like these bags. It just makes them that extra bit special. Like having your name on your canvas, it's great. And number 4. Number 5 is like a little bit sort of orangey brown, aren't they, those? And that's like a stony colour. Oh, and a nice pale green there. Looks like they've been vacuum packed as well, so there's no air in these. So fingers crossed there shouldn't be any static. 8 is, that's like a browny colour, dark browny colour. Another stony beigey colour. And And number 10, a nice fresh green. And oh, I love that green. Really love that green. Really, just like fresh colours, standout colours. Just makes me smile. Okay, we've got number 12. It's another like a beigey stony colour. And that's like a oatmeal colour. And a pale grey. There's a lot of that one as well. That one's vacuum packed. And a very pale green. It's like a yellowy green, that one. And a chestnutty brown. And oops, a couple of blues, 17 and 18, like denim blues. And 19, we're back on the beigey stony colours again. And 20 is like a red, sort of reddy brown russet colour. Okay. And 21 is this nice pale green colour. Looks like there's going to be quite a bit of that one. And that's a dark blue. And another green. And oh, look at that green. I like that one. That's like a, I don't know, sort of minty, sort of, what colour is that? It's not an aqua, is it? It's, don't know, but very pretty. And 25, we're back on another stony beigey colour. 26 is like another reddy brown colour. 27 is your nice army green. 28, we've got a rosy pink. And 29 is your pale blue. That's a lovely pale blue, a bit darker than a sort of like a baby blue. And 30 is back to your chestnutty colours. Oh, 31 is a definite aqua. Wow, that's a big bag for a lot of little drills. And 32, we're back on the beige stony colours again. Okay. Wow, that is a big bag with a big number on it. They're all looking pretty good for drills, but you do have to use them, put them on your canvas to see how they fit and see how they work. Okay, let me just get those in there, and let me put this little inventory sheet in as well. The inventory sheet has your number 1 to 8, and then it is all capital letters down to Z and just a few symbols at the end. So if you don't like the symbols, there's only a few on this, but they say they're pretty clear on the drill field on the canvas. Then got next to the numbers and the symbols, one with the actual colours on it as well, so you've got the choice there. If you're not very good at reading them with the colours on, you can use them without the colours on. Got your DMC codes, how many drills you've got, and then I think that's the weight of the drills as well. So, and then your little thumbnail, so you know which one it is. So I'm just going to pop that in there with those drills, so that I know that these drills belong to this canvas. And I did say I would show you the drill field. Oops, there's one escaped there. I think we're okay. I think looks like we've got plenty. Right, so let me just show you those. Oh no, they're not blurry. It's definitely my eyesight. Yeah, you can see those. Actually, the little squares, aren't they? That's maybe why I was thinking they were blurry. They're actually the symbol square. They're not a complete zero. So yeah, as you know, I haven't got brilliant eyesight, so I use like a magnifying light when I'm diamond painting, so I can see everything better. So yeah, we'll see how this writing comes out. It looks as though it's got a bit of shading in the background, and sometimes on a smaller size canvas, when you've got that bit of shading, sometimes it's better to just actually make the letters out of one colour, because sometimes the other colours can make it not stand out. But with it having a lighter background, it may be okay. That's just one thing to watch out for when you do the smaller size canvases. If you do the huge, like hundreds by whatevers, then yeah, there's no problem with that. Right, let me just do a quick measure of this as well, because I didn't measure this one, did I? Okay, so we are 45 centimetres, which is 17 3/4 inches, by 35 centimetres, which is 13 3/4 inches. So yeah, you do lose the 5 centimetres for the outside border, but on the website it does show you the picture, and then it shows you that the canvas size is the 40, and then sorry, is the 50, and then the actual drill area, the picture area, is 45, so that they're like being fully transparent, which is really good. And the cost of this one was £6.99, which is a really good price for a 40 by 50, and I do like the fact that it's got my name on it. And then the last canvas from this little haul is pretty similar to one in the last one, actually, but I didn't know which one to get, so I got both. Well, you've just got to, haven't you? Hey, if you've got a choice of two and you can stretch yourself to just buying both of them, why not? Okay, so we are now back again to Starry Night and Doctor Who. And I'm not going to sing. I'm not going to sing. Same toolkit again with your little spout boat, your little wax, and your 3-placer and your single placer pen. Okay, 30 by 40. So is this one square or is it round? This one is a square. So yeah, out of my 5 paintings then, I got 3 squares and 2 rounds. Okay, and this one was £5.99. We have got our inventory sheet on back there, 26 colours, and we have all numbers and letters. I do like the fact that they've used the 1 to 8 as number 1 to 8. Say one of my pet peeves is when they used to use numbers and say number 6 would be number 7 and number 7 would be number 8, and you'd be like, my brain just couldn't cope with that. I couldn't do things like that. So I will fold this up and it will go in with my drills. Okay, pop that over there for now. Just straighten this out. Trying to do too many things at once, Liz. I've got that much going on at the moment with various things. I've got people ringing me up all the time. My hubby's not having quite as many hospital appointments at the moment, but I do seem to be getting an awful lot of phone calls still from various departments. Okay, so yeah, 26 colours, and we've got the key code down that side. Let's give us a quick measure. I do think it will be 25 by 35, but we'll double check. There's very good consistency in the canvases, to be honest. Yep, 35 centimetres that way, and 25 that way, so it is 35 by 25. And yeah, nice clear drill field again. Look at those. I must admit, I am impressed with these. They're not a bad canvas actually. They're not really thick, but they're thick enough so that if you're working on a table, they're not going to just roll off the edge because they're so soft, and they're not floppy soft. To be honest, my personal preference is the ones that are a little bit stiffer rather than the ones that are real soft and floppy, because I find, so just personal preference, I find that I prefer them and I can work on them better because I work on like a board, and I do move them around. I don't have my canvas fixed to my board. I move them around a lot. So if I'm working on this bit, I'll work on this bit. When I get to this bit, I will quite often turn it round and work on it this way. So I'm forever turning my canvas and working to wherever I am, rather than stretching across and doing bits. So yeah, I like mine to be that little bit firmer, so that when I'm moving them around, they don't flop all over the place. You understand what I mean, I'm sure. Let me just show you the other one as well next to it, so you can see what the two different ones look like. So this is more of the sky. Oops, don't let me knock that off the edge of the desk. I think that's how it went missing last time. Yeah, so this is more of the sky in the Starry Night, and this one was more of sort of like, this is it coming into land, as it were. It's the TARDIS on Starry Night. If you're not a Doctor Who fan, you maybe won't know, but yeah. So I just got the two and I just thought, oh yeah, I really like those. I do love Doctor Who. It is one of the programmes that I couldn't wait to watch on a Saturday tea time. Oh, yay! It was definitely family viewing, but then we only had 3 television channels in those days as well, so it was a case of you either watched BBC Two, which tended to be sort of like quite highbrow, intellectually type things. Certainly not for children. And ITV, which I can't even remember what was on ITV. I think we always watched BBC because it was like Doctor Who, and then it was Generation Game, and then it was bedtime. Okay, but yeah, I just love these. I just thought, oh, I'm going to have to get both of them. I couldn't decide which one I liked the best. So yeah, I just got both. What can I say? If I'm treating myself, I'm treating myself. Right, quick look at the drills. They're all in there. Now, actually, no, I'm not going to take these out because somebody spent a lot of time putting these in nice order in these bags. So yeah, it's all in the grip seal bags, which is brilliant. So we've got stony colours, we've got the blues. That's a nice colour. That's oh gosh, I can't think. Is it like a teal colour, that one? Yeah, it's like a tealy blue. And we've got greys down to greens, blues, lemony yellows, greys, and then all your blues and greys down here as well, dark colours. So yeah. Okay, actually I will have to just open it so that I can put this in. Okay, so yeah, that's just one thing maybe Coodeals. Just maybe put a little identification on the drills. Would just help. I mean, hopefully most people will put their own on, but it's easy to get muddled up, and particularly, as I say, when you're getting several at once. Because to be honest, if I'm ordering one, in fact, I think I've very rarely ordered just one painting, and particularly, I mean, I think I've ordered sort of ones from Amazon because they, you know, they come next day and they tend to be in ones. But if you're possibly paying for postage, or if you're ordering from abroad, then yeah, I tend to put 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 in my basket. Just to make it worth the while. It's, you know, what can I say? I like to get a few. Okay, let me just move that out of the way. So we have had our 2 paintings in this unbagging, which is our It's Okay, which I love. It's absolutely gorgeous. And that's the little bit bigger one. And then we've just got our Starry Night with our Doctor Who theme. Do you know that theme tune is just going through my head? I'm sure you know the one. Okay, well, if you've enjoyed looking at these with me, thumbs up as always is much appreciated. If you've got any comments or questions, leave them in the comments down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you want to come back and see what I get up to next, then if you press that subscribe button and that all notifications bell that pops up, you'll become a subscriber. And all that means is you'll just get notified when my videos come up. You'll get a little message that says, hey, Liz has uploaded a video, why not come and have a look at it? Okay, well, thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.